Common reasons she ghosted you. 1. Lack of interest. Sometimes she just loses interest. It's like when you start a new Netflix series and by episode 3, you're already eyeing the next show. She might not want to hurt your feelings, so she takes the easy way out. How to handle it. Accept it and move on. Don't bombard her with messages. Understand that she might have felt it wasn't a good match and chose to disappear rather than confront the situation. 2. Overwhelmed or busy. Life happens. Maybe she's buried under a mountain of work, or her dog decided to join the circus. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but you get the point. Sometimes people get overwhelmed and their social life takes a hit. You know she's been working on a big project at work. She's mentioned it a few times. Suddenly, her texts become sporadic and she cancels plans last minute. Eventually, she stops responding altogether. Be understanding. Give her space and time. Send one last message, acknowledging her busy schedule and expressing hope to catch up when things calm down. Then, let it be. 3. Personal issues. She could be dealing with personal stuff, like a family crisis or mental health struggles. It's not about you, it's about her needing space to sort things out. Example, she mentioned her family was going through a rough patch. One day, she stops replying to your messages and doesn't explain why. Respect her space. Send a supportive message, letting her know you're there if she needs anything. Don't push for an immediate response. 4. Fear of confrontation. Some people would rather face a horde of zombies than an uncomfortable conversation. She might be too scared to tell you she's not feeling it, so she opts for the silent escape. Example, after a date, she seemed distant. You text her to arrange another meetup and she doesn't reply, ever. Recognize that not everyone handles confrontation well. Send a brief message saying you notice she's gone quiet and you're okay with moving on. Then, move on. 5. Misunderstandings. Communication is tricky. Maybe there was a misunderstanding, like that one time you texted, "I had fun last night," and autocorrect changed it to, "I had fungus last night." Misunderstandings can lead to awkwardness and ghosting. Example, you made a joke that didn't land well, and she seemed off afterward. You text her to apologize and explain, but she never replies. Apologize once more for any misunderstanding, then leave it alone. Understand that miscommunications happen and it's not always possible to clear them up. Before she pulls a Houdini, there are usually signs. Decrease communication. If her texts go from novels to one-word replies, that's a red flag. If she's suddenly busier than a bee in spring, it might be a sign. If she's dodging plans like Neo dodges bullets in the Matrix, beware. So she ghosted you. Now what? Here's how to handle it like a champ. 1. Stay calm. First things first, don't freak out. Sending a barrage of messages will only make things worse. Take a deep breath and step back. Example, you've sent her a text and she hasn't replied in a week. Resist the urge to send multiple follow-ups. Understand that silence is an answer. Take it in stride and focus on other aspects of your life. Reflect on your behavior. Were you too pushy? Did you forget to laugh at her jokes? A little introspection never hurts. Think about your last interaction. Did you dominate the conversation? Did you make her feel heard? Use this reflection to improve your future interactions. Be more mindful and considerate. Send a polite, concise message. Something like, "Hey, I noticed we haven't been in touch lately. Hope everything's okay. If not, no worries. Just wanted to check in." Then leave it at that. After a week of silence, send one final message like the one suggested above. If she doesn't respond, don't send more messages. Respect her silence. Focus on yourself. Hit the gym, hang out with friends, binge watch that series you've been meaning to. Remember, her ghosting says more about her than it does about you. Instead of moping around, get back to your hobbies or pick up a new one. Keep yourself busy and engaged. Use this time to improve yourself and enjoy life. Don't let ghosting get you down. Engage in activities that boost your mood. Talk to friends or a therapist if you need to vent. Practice mindfulness. Meditation isn't just for yogis. Spot red flags early. Move on gracefully. Understand that ghosting often reflects on the ghoster's maturity level. Ghosting might be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Learn from it, and you'll come out stronger and wiser. Now go out there and show the dating world who's boss.